Nah, baby. He started this. Now I'ma finish it.
Will Smith was a bit of a troublemaker, and most of the time his big mouth got him into fights with a lot of people. In this video we are going to give you 5 times Will Smith got into a fight. For the first fight we are going to pick a scene where Will got punched in the face by a man who was trying to hit on his lady. Here is what happened. Will Smith was now in a serious relationship with Lisa, and the two made plans to go to a bowl and alley to spend some time together. At the bowl and alley, the two were having a good time when a man tried talking with Lisa. The man belittles Will in front of Lisa, and Will starts mocking him, calling him some derogatory names. The conversation quickly overheated and the man punched Will so hard in the face and he fainted. Lisa interferes and takes on the man, saving her man from the fight. Will was mad at Lisa for saving him, and he was shocked to learn that Lisa knew karate, and she had some moves. Will Smith was now embarrassed by the whole incident because everyone thought he was a wimp, and he wanted to end all the rant. Will went to learn karate at Master Yoshi's place, but Master Yoshi took a long time because he wanted to teach him Japanese philosophy before teaching him karate. He left and met with his friend Jazz. Jazz suggests they hire a guy so that Will can beat him up in front of Lisa and everyone, making him look like a hero. This leads us to our second fight scene, and this is what happened. Will invites Lisa to the Peacock restaurant to talk about the whole incident. Will bumped into a big scary man, and he thought he was Jazz's hired man. The man pulled out a pistol and went for the cash drawer. After Carlton gave him the money, Will stepped up and attacked the man in front of everyone, making him a hero, as he had planned. But Lisa was mad at him for acting stupid. Will was shocked to learn that the man was a real thief who was actually robbing the Peacock restaurant. He later went and apologized to Lisa and told her the truth that he thought the man was a setup man. In the third fight scene, Will was going to spend the weekend checking on college places. Uncle Phil was supposed to be his chaperone, but he couldn't make it because he had a fever, and he assigned Carlton to take his place. The boys drove to the college campus, and along the way they decided to pull up for recess. The two discovered that Jazz had been in the trunk of the car all this while. They assigned a mechanic to take a look at the car, and he came back requesting the guys to pay him $300. The boys didn't have that kind of money on them, and they decided to gamble so they could get the money. Finally, Will won the money, and they were about to leave, but Carlton refused to leave because he wanted to continue playing a slotting game. Will and Jazz left Carlton at the casino and proceeded with the trip. Will felt bad for leaving his cousin, and they returned to get him. Back at the casino, Carlton was getting in trouble with a big guy over the slotting machine, and Will was right on time to rescue his cousin.
I'm saying, my brother, why don't you pick on somebody your own size? What you saying?
The two guys went outside to fight, but Will was afraid to get into a fight with this guy. He tried to negotiate out of the fight, but the guy punched him so hard and he fainted. The trio continued the journey with Will holding ice on his face where he was punched. Not to stop on that, the Peacock restaurant hosted a popular celebrity singer, Michelle Michaels, and he was able to meet with her. Michelle visited Will at the house, and they made plans to hang out together. Fast forward, Michelle took Will to go and see the big boxing match in Vegas. The two were enjoying themselves and Will got up to buy some juice. This came up as our fourth fight scene, and this is what happened. Rick saw Michelle, and he greeted her by kissing her intimately, and Will was dazed to see that. Will tells Rick to stay away from his woman, Michelle, and the conversation gets heated, and they get into a fist fight. Back at the hotel room, Michelle blamed Will for overreacting to the whole situation and told him that she wasn't good at relationships and wanted to take a break. Will was disappointed by the whole episode and he left the hotel room. As that was enough, Will went back to Philadelphia, and he was excited to be back home. He went to a restaurant with his cousins and he told them that the chef always names the sandwiches after people. Will was embarrassed to know that everyone was making fun of him for running away to Bel-Air after that incident with Omar, which appeared in the opening credits. Will decides to get into a fight with Omar and starts training for the fight, recreating the scene from Rocky Balboa. This marks our 5th fight scene, and this is what happened. Will and Carlton went to the basketball court to fight Omar, and Will tried to piss him off so they could fight, but he was now a changed person. Omar refused to fight Will, and they went out of the court, making Will shout out derogatory things at Omar. Omar came back and told Will that he wasn't going to fight him. Will walked out of the court and met Carlton, who was hiding in a trash can.